Hey guys, Cam here from today's iPhone.com, and I have this, or should I say, these. These are the SuperTooth Disco Twin wireless speakers, and why these are particularly notable is that they are almost completely wireless. You don't need wires to use them, you don't need wires to connect, they're Bluetooth, they've got a built-in battery which will give you up to about 10 hours worth of play on medium volume. If you crank it up all the way to the top, you'll get 3 or 4 hours of play. So you don't need to have them plugged into a power source, is my point. Now it comes as a pair, but one of these is the master one, and it's the left one, and you have to pair this one up with your iPhone or iPad or Bluetooth connected mobile device. The usual way is to press and hold the power button until the play pause button flashes red and white, and then you pair it as you would pair anything else, and once you've done that you can switch on the right speaker and it automatically connects. So you've immediately got stereo sound without any wires. It's fantastic. The design of them is really interesting too. You've got this plastic base on the bottom here. It's got this kind of chocolate box shape, but the top part is completely covered with a black fabric which covers the speakers. Now each of these speakers gives out about 16 watts of power, so combined that's about 32 watts in total. On the top you've got a bunch of controls. You've got play, pause, skip, left and right. You've got the volume up and down button as well as the usual on off button. Now because it connects via Bluetooth, these buttons actually control your iPad or iPhone, so if you've got Spotify on and you press the skip track, then it's going to skip track. It's really useful. On the bottom edge you'll notice you've got a series of inputs. You have got a DC in, a power out for plugging in your power charger. In case you want to use wires instead of using Bluetooth, you can just plug in a cable using 3.5mm jacks, and it actually comes with one in the box, as well as 2 power adapters and a couple of cases for the speakers. So you can see design wise and convenience wise these are fantastic because you can just take them anywhere. You can have them on your desk with your computer, you can take them out to the beach, although maybe I wouldn't want to take that anywhere near a sandy beach, but you see my point. You can take them around. As long as you've got a full charge in here, you can take them out for the day without worrying about whether they're going to die or not. They feel very sturdily made. The design quality does feel really good. They feel very solid. And the sound quality as well is fantastic. Considering the size of the speaker, you do get a good variety in bass, middle and treble tones. You don't really lack in any, although I would personally like a little more bass. The actual tone overall is fairly well balanced considering the size of the speaker, and you could easily fill a smallish room with the sound that comes out of these, so they're not lacking in power either. Now if there's one thing that kind of irritates me, it's whenever you connect or switch it on, you've got this woman's voice that kind of screams at you, and it doesn't seem to have a volume control on that voice. So it'll tell you that the left speaker is switched on or the right speaker is switched on or they're both switched on. But it's kind of like Siri's gone mad and wants to rip your head off, and she shouts at you and hurts your ears. I mean, that's really the only negative, I guess, apart from the price too, which is $200 for this set of speakers. Now obviously, like I've said, the build quality is fantastic, the sound quality is good, they're really convenient. So I guess $200 is a fair enough price, but it's still a considerable investment when you consider how you can get like a portable speaker bar for a little bit less. Some even come in less than $100. So you're really going to have to know that you definitely want these. But from using them, I would find it hard to replace them with anything else because they are so convenient. And like I said, you can have stereo, or if you want to just use the one speaker, you can just use the one speaker. It's clever that it just automatically switches into stereo mode as soon as you switch the right speaker on. And because they've got a 10-meter range, obviously you could have your left speaker on one side of the room and the right speaker on the other side of the room and get a real room-filling sound. It's very flexible, very convenient, very sturdy and very good looking speakers. If you want to buy them, I will leave a product link in the description box as always, but if you want to ask me any questions before you do, please feel free. I'm at TIP_Cam on Twitter, and as always, I will see you again soon.